Coverage of local high school football on WCIA3 is sponsored by Lowland Ray Insurance Group and Illinois State University. This is Friday Football Fever.
There is no better way to start off the first Friday football of the season than paying tribute to Dick Duval. His trademark bucket had a picture-perfect night out at the newly named Dick Duval Field. How about that? Great job from the school to be able to put that there. The team coming out. Thousands showed up tonight in St. Joe to celebrate Duval's life. What a legacy the 64-year-old left, not only on the SJA program, but the community, the entire area. And SJO got off to a great start as they get the early score here to go ahead in the game. After a two-point conversion, it was 8-0. SJO looking good, but back comes Monticello in a big way. After a tough start throwing two picks, Joey Sprinkle hits Jacob Tackett. On the screen, he gone 82 yards to tie it up after the conversion. Then Sprinkle with a treat to Tristan Foran for 44 yards. Monticello hangs 43 unanswered points on the board, and they win it 43-8. And with that, we welcome you into Friday Football Fever. Bret Behrens, Marlee Wierda here in studio. Andy Olson will join us in just a bit, checking in on the Cola Wars, Arcola Tuscola tonight. It's fun to have football back in the fall.
Absolutely,
Marlee.
it is. High school football, like you said, is back, and we've got a jam-packed show to kick off the season in style. 15 games on tap, and our next stop will take us to St. Teresa. They were undefeated in the spring, and it's a tough test tonight for the Bulldogs as they welcome in Effingham. The Bulldogs are off to quite the start as Christian Harper gets the score and puts St. Teresa ahead early. Later on, Elijah Willis forces the fumble to set up a touchdown from Denham Cook, and here's another one from Cook. He takes this one to the house, diving into the end zone for his second touchdown of the day. The 42-7 all Bulldogs. Another big-time Week 1 matchup in Bismarck with BHRA hosting Clifton Central. First quarter, Dawson Dodd passes to Mason Hackman to make it 7-0. They're off to an early lead. Then later on, Dodd again to Hackman. He's got his guy down there to get some yards, and that'll later set them up. Again, Bret, it's the dynamic duo. You haven't seen enough of them. Again, Dodd to Hackman to make it 14-0. This one is all Blue Devils, 35-0.
Arthur Lovington at Woodhammond opens it up tonight at Tri-Valley in a non-conference game. Here's quarterback Quentin Day and Caden Fagan there walking out towards the middle of the field. Back to pass here. This one tough going for ALAH. Nice play, though. Maybe a play of the week nominee there. Day to Jace Parsons. Then Day avoids the sack, fourth down, completes it to Fagan to extend the drive. Nice little dump there. Gets his feet in bounds. Then a halfback toss here. Fagan for a 12-yard rush, but he got hurt. Did not play in the second half. The Illini big-time recruit has an offer, and this one's all Tri-Valley, 43-0.
Yeah, Prairie Conference play has Unity welcoming Prairie Central to Tolono. The Hawks will be on the board first. And Bret, I'll be happy to say I participated a little bit today.
Okay.
My first career tackle there.
Watch out.
That did lead to a touchdown later on, but Unity responds as Blake Kimball airs it out to Tyler Hens in the end zone. It's a tie game in Tolono. On the next drive, Unity recovers the fumble and takes over. They'll later tie it up after Matt Brown finds the end zone for the score. It'll be 41-28 all Rockets. Scott Hamilton picks up win 250 in his career.
All right, also in the ITC, Paxton Buckley Loda makes its debut in the conference tonight at Illinois Valley Central. The Boo Crew out. Good to see them. The Ghost, of course, Molly. That's the mascot there. Tyler Smith with a touchdown run here. PBL onto a 21-0 lead and looking good. The defense coming up with a big play, causing a fumble. Aiden Johnson recovers it. And then a big play for the Panthers. Quarterback Mason Burns dropping back, rolling out a little bit, facing some pressure, able to get through it. And how about the hit? Lowers his helmet, hangs on for the gain. 28-8. Panthers go on the road, pick up a nice win.
Meanwhile, Mohammed Seymour makes the trip to Canton to face the Little Giants. Will be scoreless in the first quarter. Wyatt Boehm with a quick screen pass outside to Quentin Rogers. He'll break a few tackles and is up the sideline for the 39-yard touchdown. Mohammed Seymour is up 6-0. The Bulldogs trail 7-6 in the second quarter. A short touchdown run at the goal line by Luke Johnson gives them the 12-6 lead. And check out the 2-point conversion try as Bohm throws the fade to the back of the end zone, and Rodgers with the incredible catch. And that is good. It'll be 14-7. Muhammad Seymour leads in the second quarter.
I think we're going to see that one on Play of the Week.
Oh, no. That was pretty incredible.
Great catch there. All right. Time for our first break. We're not even close to being done yet. Arcola, Tuscola. We check in down at the Cola Wars coming up. Plus several more games, including stops in Urbana, Danville, Fisher, Maroa, and more. All next. We have the Zoom up, Carolyn? Do we have it? Not yet? We good? We up? Okay. If we have him, we're going to take him right off the top of this block. Okay, thank you. Andy, can he hear us? You got me, Andy? That hair, though.
I couldn't hear him.
Okay, good. All right. How's everybody doing on Facebook? Because this is what live TV is all about. Everybody doing all right on Facebook? We're trying to figure out how we can get Andy, our device we use, called a TVU, to get us back highlights or live shots or sound, or all three that we were planning to have tonight right off the top of the show. Did not work. So technology is failing us right now, but it's also saving us because we're going to check in with Andy here coming up, hopefully right after this. Maybe? Or we'll see, because you know what? We're just making this up as we go.
I had my first collision today.
Are you okay? I should have.
I'm okay. I'm fine.
No. Do we have Andy? Are we good with Andy? Thank you. Okay, so we'll take Andy right off the top here, and he'll be able to hear us. Is that correct? Thank you. All right, so we're going to get Andy here.
Great.
I will toss to Andy and come back. If you can, that'd be great. Yep. No. I wish there was.
It was like
20-7. Is that the score, right? Arcola?
Let me go. Do you want me to go back?
Oh, thank you.
Okay. That helps me. I don't have to skip all the way back. All right, so we're going Andy, then Urbana, then
we're just back on
normal. Track. Okay, perfect. I'll be ready for Danville.
Let's have some fun. Welcome back to Friday Football Fever. The Cola Wars, one of the biggest games all season long.
It really is.
And just like, sometimes you have some personal flag fouls, the first couple of games of the season, you're trying to figure it out. We're calling a personal flag on technology. The highlights, we don't have them. We're going to have them online tonight. Our system that we use to bring them back failed. But technology is also saving us because we're going live right now to Arcola, where Andy Olson joins us. Andy, we don't have any video, so do your best to explain what you saw tonight in the Cola Wars.
I'm going to try my best, Bret. Do you want me to try and, make some of the plays happen out here? This place was packed a little bit earlier today. It's quiet now as the game got over just a little bit under an hour ago, but Tuscola coming out the big winners in this one. First of all, it started with their very first drive, returning senior quarterback Peyton Armstrong manufactured a 9-minute first drive that ended in a rushing touchdown by the QB. 9 minutes off the clock immediately after a 3-and-out by Arcola. It only took one play the next time Tuscola got back on the field. It was Armstrong once again, a run up the middle into the end zone to make it 13-0. After that, though, little bit sloppy play from both teams, and head coach of the Tuscola Warriors, Andy Romine, even admitted as such that they played a little bit sloppily. Coming out in the second half, though, after back-to-back turnovers by each team, Armstrong with an interception, and then Bo Edwards for Arcola with another interception. Armstrong got back on the field and scored again, this time from within the red zone. So not as long as his second touchdown run of the night. And then a consolation touchdown for Arcola in the final minutes. That's how we get to 20-7 in this one. It was a great game for Tuscola, who showed that they mean business this year. And for Arcola, they looked good as well. And Romine even said as much. So for the Cola Wars, Tuscola comes out on top, their 14th straight victory. So Bret, we'll send it back to you with that.
All right, Andy, thanks so much. We will look forward to some highlights online reaction coming up tonight once he gets back from Arcola. All right, we are rolling on here. Big 12 play in a new era in Urbana. Edmund Jones' first game as head coach, but this one is all Chargers. Centennial puts up 30 points in the first half. Braylon Peacock finds the end zone again for the Chargers to extend their lead, and this is all Centennial tonight, 65-0.
Danville head coach Marcus Forrest makes his debut to the sidelines tonight after a heart transplant in February. Great to see him back. First quarter, quarterback Javen Miles fakes a handoff and runs the ball to make it 13-7 Danville. Then Central intercepts the ball and runs it downfield a few plays later, and it'll be 49-7. Vikings roll on.
All right, good win for the Vikings in their opener. Fisher and Villa Grove meet tonight in a non-conference game. Villa Grove's Liam Barr finding Brady Clodfelder for the first down, and a good start for the Blue Devils. A little later in the drive, Luke Zimmerman goes up the middle to move the chains once again before being swarmed by the Bunnies' defense. VG able to punch it in from there. Barr keeps himself up and moving, but the Bulldogs ahead 7-0, 26-14. Villa Grove goes home happy.
In Maroa tonight, it's a Sangamo Conference matchup as the Trojans host Auburn. What a play to start from Cade Culp. He holds off Bret, not one, not two, not three, but four defenders. And then here with a little spin move, I think the kids, they like to call this one a cheese, right?
I love it. I'm just trying to keep up.
They'll lead 48-3. The final score of this one, 58-10, Maroa.
All right, Rutgers commit Rashad Michelle and his Springfield team visiting Glenwood in a highly anticipated season opener. Springfield starting off strong. Here's running back Jeffrey Elms finding the end zone in front of a packed house in Chatham. Glenwood answers with quarterback Jack Knudsen finding Miles Stapleton with a pass, but Rochelle passes to tight end Jack Swaney for the touchdown. Senators win it 39-6.
Meanwhile, Lanphier rolls out the welcome mats for SHG, and the Cyclones blow the door down. The score was 61-0 at halftime, but Lanphier didn't quit. Here's Donald Bass with the kick return, and then he runs it in for the touchdown a few plays later, but all they can do is 61-7.
All right, our final prep visual stop takes us to Jacksonville. Rochester rolls into town as once again the favorites to win it all this year. First quarter Illini commit Hank Beatty with the 4-yard touchdown. He scored multiple ways tonight. Beatty, the big-time Illini commit prospect, 56-21. Rockets win it. All right, we're back with our top three and a final check with the Illini next. So 15, 30. If we can just get 30 back.
For Bielema?
No, just for
Or
top
just like
three.
for...
How much time we have coming back, Dunya? Anything? Okay, what's our time coming back? Math. All right, so are we on Facebook? Yep. We're trying to figure out how much time we have coming back in the show. Oh, 140. Oh, I thought we were going to have like 30 seconds coming back, Dunya. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So our producer, Danya, was trying to figure out how to do math, and journalists don't do math. So
she did the math. She wants to say.
Math. She did the math, and that's the most important thing. So we're going to have plenty of time coming back now, or we were worried we didn't have any time coming back.
Which is always a good thing.
So we did, yes. I know, I wish we could have had Arcola Tuscola in the show here. We will have it online, I promise. Andy will come back and put together a full clip of it. You're actually going to get more online than you would have on the show.
Yeah, because, I mean, we run through the highlights sometimes.
It's just disappointing in the first week we couldn't get you more on that on air. But it'll be online here, so look forward to hearing that. We'll put up some sound from both coaches there, or from Tuscola. I know he talked to Andy. I don't know if he talked to Nick tonight or not, but that'll be online here coming up. 15. I would say within about an hour or so, hour and a half.
Stand by.
All right, we're bringing back our top three this year. I'm going first, Marlee, and I thought it was an impressive win tonight. Springfield beating Glenwood. That is a big-time win for the Senators. Centennial improved, shutting out Urbana tonight, and St. Teresa is the real deal.
For my top three, I got to go with my first tackle over there at Unity.
She's okay.
I'm okay. We survived. And then St. Teresa, big win for them. And Bret, I got goosebumps seeing all the players tap Dick Duvall's name there as they ran out on an incredible moment there.
It was. Good stuff. All right. Season kicks off tomorrow for Illinois at noon with Nebraska rolling into Champaign, and Bret Bielema era officially begins. He says he is ready.
Kids are excited, but, you know, we haven't played a game yet, right? It's easy to get excited about something you've never seen. But I would say this. I hope there's equal excitement after we get done playing. That's what I'm excited for. And I'm not sure where we're going to land Saturday post-game, but I hope to instill a lot of hope in a lot of people.
All right, here's the matchup. Illinois, Nebraska at noon on Fox. Illinois volleyball also picks up 2 wins tonight. We'll have all sorts of Illinois coverage coming up tomorrow. Good night.